Hi everybody. Today in this video we're going to be learning about how we can use prompt template in LangChain. What are the different ways in which we can instantiate a prompt template, and after that we'll move on to chat prompt template. We'll see how we can use different messages like the system message, human message, AI message to build a chat prompt template. Further down the video we will also see how we can create a memory for a chat prompt template using message placeholders. Let's get into the video. What we'll initially do is we'll download all the necessary libraries. So this is what we have done here. We have installed LangChain, we have installed OpenAI, as you can see in this section. After that, what I've done is I've hidden my OpenAI key. So what you simply need to do is you need to import OS and put in your OpenAI key, which will be, it starts with SK, and then you have alphanumeric characters that follows SK. This is something that you can get from OpenAI if you have an account on OpenAI, but it's not a free account. You'll have to pay something. Next steps, what we're going to do is we will start with instantiating um, LLM. So this is what we're going to do initially. From langchain.llms import OpenAI, and then LLM is equal to, or rather LLM is equal to OpenAI. And what you can do is you can fit in the temperature. Temperature is from 0 to 1, and then the lesser the temperature means there will be less randomness for OpenAI model. More the temperature, there's going to be more randomness. So in our case, what we'll do is we'll keep it as it is. We are not putting any temperature, but you can obviously experiment by putting different variations of temperature. You can put like 0.2 temperature, and then you can also put 0.1, or let me, for our case, let's put something as 0.2. All right, there you go. So we have created our LLM OpenAI object, and let's give it a try. Let's ask something. What is the capital of India? And as you can see, the capital of India is New Delhi. Okay, you can ask any random question, something that you would simply ask a chat GPT. This is exactly the same thing, right? Now, let's get into the main part of this video, which is creating prompt templates. Now, there are various ways of creating prompt template. What we'll do is we'll firstly um, create a prompt template using, or rather instantiating an initializer, right? Now what that means is, okay, before that, what I'll tell you is prompt template is like, you can use it like fill in the blanks, whatever context you want to give to your program, and then you want the user to input the value. That's where prompt template is useful, right? And let me give you an example first, and then I think it'll be better for you to understand that way. Let me first initialize some class variables from langchain underscore code dot prompts import prompt template. Now, langchain underscore code or prompt. Let me take you here first. Now, this is the usual langchain environment, right? What happens is there are various things like you have langchain here, you have langgraph, and then you have langsmith, right? Langsmith is typically used when you want to debug something, when you want to test something, when you want to see internally what is happening. That is when you use langchain. This is something that we'll do later in the series. Langgraph is when you want to deploy your models, is when you will use langgraph, right? Now, langchain basically has three core components. One is called langchain core. One is called langchain community. The other one is called langchain, right? Now, all the chains, agents, retrieval strategies is something that you can get from langchain. Langchain core, the base abstraction and LangChain expression language is something that you can get from LangChain core. And then LangChain community is where you get all the third-party models, the partner packages like LangChain, OpenAI, LangChain, Anthropic, so on and so forth. Now let's get back to our program, and here you can see prompt template comes from the LangChain core class, right? Now, what we are going to do here is we will instantiate using the initializer. So instantiate using the initializer. Now, how do we do that? Similarly, simply prompt is equal to prompt template, and inside this we have two things. One is called the input variable, and then the other thing is called template. Let's say input variable is, and we'll use the same example, or let's say sport is what I want to use, and then template is I love playing, and then here you'll give sport. So this is the basic way of using a prompt. There you go, simple. A prompt is created. Now if you see a prompt, this is how your prompt looks like, right? This is the object of prompt template wherein you've given your input variable as sport, and then the template is I love playing sport. Okay, now how do I use this prompt after I have created it? One second. How do I use this prompt after I've created it? It's pretty simple. We'll use prompt dot format, and within this, you'll use our whatever the input variable you have given. Let's say cricket. There you go. I love playing cricket. I love playing. Let's say if you write football here, it will show as football. So this is a simple, basic way of how you can create a prompt. Understood? Fantastic. Now, let's move forward and let's see what are some of the other ways in which we can create a prompt. Or let me do another thing. Let me create another prompt one as uh, prompt template, and within this we'll give our input variables as we'll give something, and then template is equal to I like to study, and then here we'll write subject, but uh, I like to eat dish. Okay, now here what we have done is we have given two things to input. One is called subject, and then the other one is called dish. Understood? Now this is another prompt that we have created. Now prompt one dot format, and within this what we'll have to do is we'll have to give two inputs this time. Sub one is called subject. Now subject here is, let's say, um, physics, and then the other thing is dish. So dish is equal to let's say pizza. There you go. Fantastic. I like to study physics and I like to eat pizza. Understood? So this is the way in which we can create a prompt using the basic instantiation method, right? So this is the first way of doing it. The next way through which we are going to initialize prompt is called from template. So we will initialize prompts using from template. Now let's see how we can do that. So prompt 3 is equal to prompt template dot from template, and then within this we'll use something. Let's say I love visiting here because of its adjective, right? And then we'll see how prompt 3 looks like. It will look exactly the same way as we have initially used using input variables and prompt and templates. As you can see here, input variable has adjective, country, and template. I love visiting country because of its adjective. Now let's try and fill it. It's again simple. We'll use format, prompt prompt3 dot format, and within this we will give uh, the two blank areas. One is country and then the other one is country is, let's say, Sri Lanka, and then um, adjective is equal to um, beaches. Probably not exactly adjective, but you get the drift, right? I love visiting Sri Lanka because of its beaches, right? So there you go. This is how you can initialize your prompts. Now let's get into the next part of the video, which is chat prompt template. Prompt template is something that you'll use when you're conversing with a chatbot, when you're doing a question answer with a chatbot. That is when you'll use chat prompt template, right? Now, before we get into how do we use the system messages, human messages, AI messages, which is the larger part of chat prompt template, let's first initialize a model. How do we do that? From langchain underscore OpenAI import chat OpenAI, and then model is equal to chat OpenAI. There you go. Fantastic. We have the model ready, and now we will import chat prompt template from langchain underscore core dot prompts import chat prompt template. From langchain underscore core dot prompts import chat prompt template. This is something that we have done. Now let's try and initialize this. Let's say chat is equal to chat prompt template dot from messages. This is how we initialize our chat prompt template dot from messages. Now here what we'll do is we will give a list of tuples, and then the list of tuples will have messages like system messages, human messages, AI messages. So let's start with that. System message, and no, the system messages, when you want to baseline something, the baseline the AI assistance. So let's just mention here simple, you are a helpful AI assistant. There you go. That's it. And then here we'll have our human message. It says, hi, how are you? Again, the AI message will respond to it saying that I am good. How can I help you? And then the human message kicks in again saying that whatever the question is going to be, that's going to come in this input. Okay, understood? Now let's see how this chat looks like. As you can see, it is an object of chat prompt template. That is, one input variable is this, input variable is this input, and then it has system message prompt template that has basically picked up this you are a helpful AI assistant, as you can see here in this template, you are a helpful AI assistant, and then the human message kicks in with this message, and then the AI message prompt template kicks in with this message, as you can see, and then human message again kicks in with the input variable. Now let's see how we can use this in our code. Dot format messages is something that we have already done, so we'll not use okay, format messages. Input is equal to what is the capital of Sri Lanka. As you can see, it has picked up what is the capital of Sri Lanka, and it has replaced this with this particular input here by saying human messages, what is the capital of Sri Lanka. But how do we use that in our actual chat is using this particular model that we have initialized with for chat OpenAI. Now let's go ahead and use this. Let's say chat1 is equal to, let's save it in chat1, and we'll use model dot invoke. So invoke function is something that you'll repeatedly see when you're using LangChain. Uh, so there you go, model one dot invoke. As you can see, AI message, the capital of Sri Lanka is Colombo. Pretty straightforward, right? Now, I want to come back again and tell you how system is used. This particular thing, system message, is used. What we have done here right now is we have simply said you are a helpful AI assistant. But if you want to give your AI assistant a personality, this is where you need to give it in the system messages. You are a helpful AI assistant with a sense of humor. All right. Let's see how our answer is going to change now. Chat one is something that we have already given. Uh, let's use chat two is equal to chat dot format messages, and let's say we'll use the same question so that you can understand how the personality kicks in with the message that we have given, that the system message should have a sense of humor. What is the capital of Sri Lanka? And then model dot invoke chat2. Let's see how the answer is changed now. The capital of Sri Lanka is Colombo. Do you need any more information about Sri Lanka? Uh, but not exactly the sense of humor that we were looking for. Let's give it a try again, and let's see if we get some sense of humor here. Not really. But let's change the name of the country. South Africa. Wait, just doing it randomly. Let's see if there's any change that comes in. All right. See, the capital of South Africa is Pretoria. Although the country has three capitals: Pretoria, Bloemfontein, and Cape Town. Triple the fun. You see, you get the drift, right? I mean, now our AI assistant has a sense of humor. So now, if you want to just have a better looking output, because here it shows everything: AI message, completion tokens, prompt tokens, so on and so forth. But if you need neat and clean output, what you can do is you can use a class of str output parser, and it's in from langchain underscore core import str output parser, right? mm, Parser is equal to str output parser. Okay, it's not in Langchain. Let's see what is the base class of this. str output parser, Langchain dot output parsers. Okay, Langchain underscore core dot output parsers. Fantastic. Now parser dot invoke, and within this we'll use. Ideally, I should have put it in a variable, but that's okay. Capital of South Africa is Pretoria. Understood? It's a neat and clean answer. Although this time it hasn't given the sense of humor, but I think you understand what I'm trying to say, right? If you need a neat and clean answer, this is the way you do it. Now, the next way we will use our chat prompt template is using system message prompt template and human message prompt template. System message prompt and human message prompt. Now, this is a different way of using this. All right, let's do it. From underscore langchain underscore core dot prompts, import system message prompt template, comma, human message prompt template, right? And then chat 2 is equal to, or rather chat prompt 2 is equal to chat prompt template dot from messages, what did I, dot from messages. And then within this, what we'll do is we'll use our system message prompt template and human message prompt template. And this is something that is also recommended by the system. So if you're using Google Chrome or GitHub Copilot, you will get the assistance as well. So which basically makes the entire coding experience pretty easy. So let's go ahead and use it. System message prompt template dot from template, and within this we'll use you are a helpful assistant um, with a, and then within this, let's say, let's give it a personality. I mean, we'll ask the user to give it a personality. All right, so that's the system message. Now human message prompt template dot from template, and then within this let's give our input. That's it. Let's have this as our chat prompt template only. Chat chat prompt template. Now let's see how this looks. Chat prompt template. It has input variables, input and personality. It has a system message prompt. So this looks exactly the way our chat was looking, right? This looks exactly the same way. It has the input variable. It has the system message prompt template. And the only difference is these are just two different versions of how we can use uh, to initialize our chat prompt template. Mm, Now, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to do chat prompt2 dot format messages, and here we'll give personality is equal to, let's let's try and make it rude this time, okay? And then input is equal to, let's ask why do we eat? Let's ask a random question, right? Why do we eat? And let's save it in chat 3, okay? And then model dot invoke chat 3. Let's see if the system throws an answer but a rude answer. As you can see, seriously, we eat to survive. Obviously, our bodies need nutrients to function properly. Do I really need to spell it out for you? You you get it, right? It is rude. The personality, it has given the answer, but it is rude because the personality that we have given to our AI assistant is rude, and that's why it has thrown the answer, which is pretty rude in nature. Fantastic. So now the third thing that we are going to learn in this video is system message, human message, and AI message. See, typically we can do our work with the first two ways of initializing chat prompt template that we have already gone through in this video. But it is important to also understand system message, human message, AI message, because it'll in future it'll be helpful whenever we are creating a memory for chat prompt template. That's when system message, human message, AI message will be used. So let's go ahead and use this from langchain underscore core dot messages import system message, human message, AI message. So chat prompt 3 is equal to, let's just accept it straight away. Dot from messages, system message, you are a helpful assistant. Let's change it a bit. You're a helpful assistant that converts English statement to Hindi. And then here, let's say I'll give the statement, I love playing cricket. All right. Now let's first have a look at how the prompt looks. Prompt 3, exactly the same way. It has the input variables, it has system message, and it has the human message. Now, um, let's use model dot invoke directly chat prompt 3 dot format messages. AI message content, मुझे cricket खेलना पसंद है. This is the correct way. I don't know why. Okay, this is model dot. We haven't used parser. So as you can understand, uh, that we have given the system message as you are a helpful assistant that converts English statements to Hindi, and then the statement that I gave is I love playing cricket, and this is the exact Hindi translation of I love playing cricket, which is मुझे cricket खेलना पसंद है. So now uh, I hope you understood how system message, human message, and of course with this you can also use AI message to complete the entire series. But I just wanted, with this we come to the end of this video. I hope you like this video. In the next video what we'll do is we'll continue with the chat prompt template, and we'll use message placeholder to give some context to the chat prompt template, to basically give some history to the chat prompt template as well. If you've liked this video, please consider subscribing to the channel, and please do like the video as well.